With April already over, it is time to rank my top 10 most anticipated movies of the summer, covering from May to halfway through August. Let's start. In 10th place, we have In a Violent Nature. Now, for full preference, these bottom three on this list, I couldn't think of anything. Like, I even looked everything up. I couldn't find anything to put on this list. So the bottom three on here are movies that I'm looking forward to, but I'm not super excited to see. When it comes to this movie, I love the preference where the horror movie is in the preference of the killer. And if you've seen the trailer, it's kind of like a Friday the 13th kind of feel too, but without Jason and stuff. But the perspective is in the killer. So you're basically getting a Friday the 13th movie in the perspective of Jason. It's just they just changed the killer up so it doesn't look like Jason. But for me, that's basically what this movie is. But it sold me on the part where it's in the killer's perspective. Seeing a movie in the killer's perspective is what sells me the most. And I was completely sold. I didn't need to watch the trailer, but I did watch the trailer. It didn't really show anything. It just showed exactly what was promised. And I'm excited for In a Violent Nature. It would be higher on this list, but the reason why it's in 10th place is because there's no way this is coming to my theater. This is a small release. There is no way that this movie is coming to my theater. So I will have to wait on it, which makes it in 10th place, but I'm still excited for this movie. It's a nice little change and something to look forward to. I just wish it was released as a big movie. In 9th place is Furiosa. Now this comes into play where these bottom three movies, I couldn't really find a place. I didn't know what to put in my bottom three, so I put Furiosa in here. If you don't know me or don't follow my letterbox, I do not like Mad Max Fury Road. I found it not interesting. It's basically just characters going from one point to the next point with almost nothing really happening in between there. And I didn't really find myself liking Fury Road that much. Cool action though. But when it comes to Furiosa, the reason why it squeezes its way into this list is I feel like just the trailer promised us a better movie. The trailer looks better than Fury Road did. And I am more interested and excited for this movie. And it looks better than Fury Road did. Now, like I said, these bottom three on this list, I couldn't really think of anything. And it was just stuff that I'll probably watch in the future. So when it comes to Furiosa, like I said, I didn't like Fury Road, but I think I'll maybe like this one a little bit more. We'll have to wait and see. By the 8th place, we have If, the new Ryan Reynolds movie. I'm looking forward to this movie. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks funny. It has all that charm in here that you would want. And it looked a fun, enjoyable time. For these last two on here, I had to put something on here. If this summer movie season was more packed with movies, these bottom three would be something else. But I couldn't really think of anything. I couldn't find anything to put here that I would be interested in. So these bottom three are what they are. And If, gonna watch anyways. But yeah, it looks fun. That's all I can really say. But now we get into the stuff I'm really looking forward to. In 7th place, we have Trapped, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. Now, if you have not seen the trailer for this movie, I advise you not to. Because I don't know if the trailer gave something away. That's a big point of the movie, so we'll have to wait and see. But I watched the trailer, and it sold me. Again, I can't really say the plot. You'll just have to wait for the movie to find that out on your own, but I advise you, do not watch the trailer. This movie looks really good. I enjoy M. Night Shyamalan movies, so I'm excited for this one too. I feel like it's going to deliver in every point. I just hope the twist they gave away in the trailer is at the very beginning of the movie. The first scene in the movie better be that twist that they showed us. Because the trailer doesn't need to show that, unless it's the first thing it shows in the movie. But I'm hoping there's a big grand twist at the end. But if that was the twist of the movie that they shown in the trailer right there, it ruins the entire movie. But yeah, it shocked me when watching the trailer. So if that's not the final twist of the movie, this movie is gonna be a wild ride. And I am all in for it. But in 6th place, you have Alien Romulus. This was not in my top 10 most anticipated movies of the year list. But that trailer that came out, just that 1-minute teaser, sold me on this movie. It didn't show much, but it showed that they're putting the horror back in Alien. It showed exactly what you would want this trailer to do to sell you, and it did. I don't need to watch another trailer for this movie to sell me. And I also read somewhere that this movie is going to tie in every single Alien movie. Even though this takes place before most of them, it's going to tie in everything. I also like that idea too. So horror and tying in everything. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. I'm sold on this movie. I'm excited for it, and I can't wait. In 5th place, we have A Quiet Place, Day 1. Now, first two Quiet Place movies, but what really sells me on this movie is that it's taking place in New York. One of the loudest cities there is. One of the loudest cities in the world on day 1 when these aliens first came to Earth. And after I saw that trailer too that they released, I was sold. I like the premise all alone. It's gonna sell me. I feel like the movie is going to be a little bit slow at the beginning, but I still think this is going to be a pretty good prequel to everything that we see. In 4th place, Fall Guy. Now, when filming this, I have not yet seen the movie, but I'm going to watch it in 2 days. So this movie's like one of the first movies to come out this summer. A lot of people have seen it already. I heard a lot of good things about it, saying it's a fun blast. That's exactly what the trailer showed, and I'm excited for this movie. Like the Stepman storyline alone, sold on that. Ryan Gosling fan, Emily Blunt fan, sold on that too. This movie's gonna be a blast, and from the early reviews alone, that's basically what they're saying. So I'm excited for this movie, and it's just gonna be a fun time. In 3rd place, you have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We didn't make it on my top 10 most anticipated movies for the year list. I did at the beginning of the year, but that's because I haven't seen the original trilogy. I have now watched the original trilogy, and I can't wait for this movie. The trailer, the official trailer that released during the Super Bowl, boy, does this movie look good. The trailer looks really good. And that 3-minute sneak peek video that they showed us too also looks really good. This movie is going to be really good. Now, my one complaint just from looking at the trailers alone, it looks like the exact same story from Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but with humans. That's my only complaint, but this movie looks really good, and I cannot wait. In 2nd place, we have Inside Out 2. The movie looks really good. The official trailer that came out, I thought that trailer made it look like this movie was going to be better than the original film. And I do still think that. I do think that this movie is going to be better than the original film, because just that teenager storyline works. I think what you can do there is going to work better than the first film. I love the idea of aging up Riley, making her a teenager, and just, you can go bonkers with that. You can explore a lot of themes that the first movie had, and also add a lot of new themes in here. Pixar is gonna make another emotional movie. It's not gonna be because of Bing Bong. It's gonna be because of the themes in here, again, and a lot of plot points in here. And I cannot wait for Inside Out 2. But, obviously, you probably all knew this clicking on this video. Of course, number 1 is going to be Deadpool and Wolverine. I cannot stop thinking about this movie. This movie is going to be amazing. Especially with the official trailer that they released last week. Promised everything. The chemistry between Wolverine and Deadpool. Like the TVA going into the MCU. The close off this 20th Century Fox. Everything in this movie is going to be amazing. This movie is going to be awesome. A lot of people have problems for this movie. I don't. I don't really think there's a lot of bad projects in the MCU. When people say that there's bad projects in the MCU, I can see it's not on the same level as in the Infinity Saga, but they're not bad to me. I still love everything the MCU is doing right now. When I see this trailer, I see an awesome, incredible movie right around the corner that I cannot stop thinking about. But anyways, with that was my top 10 most anticipated movies of the summer. Thanks for watching. Let me know yours down below. And if you like this video, maybe these ones on the side will interest you too. And thank you guys for watching.